well, then, of course, you're looking for something fiscally to happen. You know, you're looking for a fiscal emergency, you're looking for a bankruptcy, you're looking for something like that to go on. There's certain criteria that has to be met. But if last year we only had a $418 carryover in cash, and I mean, that was very sad. But then we had millions of dollars in debt, too, that we didn't pay. This year, there's no way that I can show it in the black for cash this year, the way that we're paying everything out.
Thank you. I mean, and I was thinking more like in terms of if, when you talk about fiscal emergency, are you talking about the state stepping in, state auditor's office?
Well, I'm talking something serious is going to happen.
And, well, if that would happen, what happens? If the state auditor comes in, if there is no other revenue, what changes will they ask the city to make?
I don't know.
Do we know that?
I mean, I don't know what they're going to tell us to do. I can't foresee that. I'm hoping that everyone that sits around here would not want that to happen. That we would not want our city to go into that kind of a situation. I mean, let's look at our neighbors. Let's look at our neighboring city for just a second. Last week, Canton passed a tax credit because their council knew that they were in dire straits, and the only way that they could get out was with the tax credit. You know, you can put an ending date on it. You can put it for 2 years, 2.5 years, whatever you would see fit. And maybe by then we would have time to get a committee together, and so that we could go out and raise the income tax from 2.8 to something, or 1.8 to something more. But right now, we have to get all of our ducks in a row. And the only thing that we can do is if we pass a tax credit, then we can always get in advance because they know that that money's coming to us. And the county will advance that money over to us. And that would help us this year. The fact that it's starting on October isn't the greatest help in the world for us, but at least it's a beginning. And I would just ask all of you to think long and hard before you cast a no vote. I know it's not popular. I know that. I know it's very hard for me to stand up here and ask you to do it. But I'm telling you, we are in a financial position, and we have been for a while. This just did not happen this year. Please don't think it's because of all of you. It is not. This has been ongoing. It's been coming for the past few years. And people that have been on council for longer than this term know that that's the truth. I've been standing here before you for many years telling you that it was coming to this.
Are there any other questions? Sorry, Mr. Chauvin, are we finished?
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Manson.
Yes, I have a question and a statement. Last year you told us that we were short 2.6 or 2.7 million, right? Now you're saying this is through the end of the year. So you're talking about how much is this city income tax credit going to bring in?
If I may, based on the last completed tax filing year, which is 2010, and allowing for about a 10% increase in income tax for 2011 and 2012, this will bring in roughly $980,000, of which $1 out of every $6 of that new money would be directed towards parks, since they have 1/6 of the total income tax allocated to the parks and rec.
So how much are you saying it would bring in? Just to the city, not to the parks.
Okay, roughly about $751,000, which would be about $187,000 per quarter.